I was just looking for rings, honest. No one was going to miss them, and the dead can't use them. But then there was this voice, and the skull. It talked. Well, it politely asked me not to disturb the graves. It sounded like a noble, that skull. It promised me treasures and riches if I helped it. I ran instead. You want to treat with it, be my guest. I left it where I found it, outside that ruin. The Death's Valor Keep. Or maybe it was the Death Valor's Keep. It doesn't matter. I won't go near it or another grave again.
You appear as if you expected to find me. I wonder, do you know where you stand? That was the home of the long-gone Knights of Death's Valor. Lord Leobert turned on his oath and cursed us with undeath. He performed tainted magic, cleaved our bodies from mortality. But he didn't complete the ritual. His magic confined our bodies to the bounds of the keep. I couldn't allow Leobert to fix the spell, so I hid his ritual tools inside 4 sacred altars. Leobert caught me and threw my body from the ramparts. Once I crossed over the wall, the magic binding my body together dissipated. Help me. Kneel at the altars. Ensure Leobert will never leave. Do this, and the treasures of the graveyard are yours. With your knees and my knowledge, the altars will relinquish the items we seek. Find them in the chapel, the living quarters, the statuary, and the catacombs. Put me in your pack. Together, we'll ensure Lord Leobert's plan is never realized. I prefer to be carried. It's less disrespectful, but I suspect you'll need your hands free for the trials ahead. Honor demands that I accompany you on this quest. More importantly, my presence will be necessary inside Death's Valor Keep. The altars inside served as the final test of a squire's worthiness. The chests won't open unless the Order's creed is said in earnest. My presence ensures that kneeling at the altars will unlock the chests. Once, the building was the stronghold of the Knights of Death's Valor. The stories I could tell you about our lives. But Lord Leobert betrayed us, forged himself into a corruption of our very beliefs. Our keep stood as a bastion against the dark and beacon for the ill-fated for centuries. I remember the pride I felt being among the knights, the sense of purpose, all now lost. The name reminded the knights to fight justly and well. We knew that death wasn't a thing to be beaten back or feared. Still, my demise wasn't honorable. And in death, I lie far from the brethren my negligence cursed. I was Lord Leobert's confidant when we were but lowly pages. His father served as Knight Commander and had little time for Leobert. I should have seen what he was planning. Maybe I could have turned him from it. I failed us all. A traveler buried me here, but left my head on the gravestone, a warning to all who journeyed on this road. My presence ensured that no one disturbed the keep or unleashed the horrors within. I prefer to be carried. The altars inside served. Before Leobert tarnished the name of Death's Valor, The altars stood as a test of Squire's worthiness. Kneeling at the altars and praying to the ideals we held dear, disengaged the locks holding the chests next to the altars shut. Items sacred to us: the burial shroud of Lucette Suriel, a black candle, a sack of grave dirt, dried petals. I desecrated the chests, but there wasn't much time. Leobert had to be stopped. The chests were the only option. That may be the only light in this dark situation. The power of the altars only reveals itself to those who are worthy. Lord Leobert, in his arrogance, shunned our order, our very creed. He's no more worthy than an ant. The altars... I yearned to see my home one last time, but I never anticipated I'd see it from the inside of a statue.
I hope you're watching.
Hopefully, the statues will favor us as well. A knight does not forget that it is their duty to serve others. Lord Leobert, with this book he learned to reject fate. With these pages, he destroyed those who are
Mother Morrowind has her eye on you.
Leobert's chamber. Not even the altar within could return the Knight Commander to his senses.
Get back, you betcha!
A knight is courageous, even in the face of insurmountable danger. The heart Leobert ripped from his chest in the shadow of fear. I doubt he cared about the impact this had on the rest of us. travel so removed from our daily lives. Only those undergoing the rite of passage of the altar.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
A knight is humbled in the face of all that lies beyond mortal comprehension. A knight does not fight the end when it draws near. That chalice was passed down for generations and welcomed countless knights to our halls. Leobert's ritual used it to end us before our time. As squires, Leobert and I fell asleep praying in front of that knight's, lost to the forgotten past. Let us live in a manner that befits your long-gone memory. The dagger Leobert used to flay his body. His harebrained sacrifice brought an end to our glorious order. You retrieved every item. At once, this courtyard was filled with talk and laughter. Now all I can hear is the clanking of items in your pack. Place the items you dutifully recovered in that grave. Leobert will never leave his keep now. Now, refill the grave with dirt. It's time the mistakes of the past were buried. Now, no one will suspect what this grave hides. I'd like to be laid to rest atop that tombstone, if you don't mind putting me there.
Even without lungs, I cherish being in this fresh air. I'm glad I put my skull in your care, Pilgrim. You prayed at the sacred altars and removed the ritual items from Lord Leobert's sphere of influence. You are honorable and dutiful. No one will look in this graveyard for the items thought to be lost within the keep, and I will watch over them. Your task is done. You have my thanks in all things. Here, I promised you the treasures forgotten in the graveyard. Take them. I'm not sure how long my cursed existence will continue, but I feel at rest. My trials are over. I'll keep my vigil here and look to welcome death with open arms whenever I'm blessed with it. The magic of the ritual will not let Leobert and his lackeys leave the keep's walls. With the ritual items, their strength could grow, but since you took the tools from inside the keep, their cursed forms are trapped forever. I am the only one who exited the keep. I believe the sight of my bones falling apart in the air frightened them. They'd never risk losing their mobility.
I'll do my duty and watch over these items. I have a knack for long vigils now. I hope so. I'd like to not rush into it. Not while the others of my order pose a threat inside the keep. But one day, yes, when my time comes, I will smile. And that will be all.